Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, another brand new day. First off, I forgot to put this on. So, ow! Magnetic clasp pinched my skin. And number two, I have a Buggle running around on my lap. Well, no, she's not on my lap, is she? She's facing the camera. The anti-camera gyroscope is not working this morning. But this is Buggle. She's a cutie. Hopefully she's not going to bite my flesh with her teeth, which makes sense. She wouldn't be biting me with her ears or biting me with her eyes. But she is a cutie. She was just running around in her cage, and so I picked her up. I actually wonder if she's got hearing problems. She may be deaf. Here we go, little one. I have literally gone down into the cage and like rubbed stuff right next to her ears like this. And she hasn't reacted. And then I've touched her and she's been like, ah! So I'm wondering if she can actually hear. It's hard to say. How do you check the hearing on a hamster? I don't know. But that's little Buggle. She's doing good. Charlie is still against the wall. He is still, I don't understand what it is, but that little guy, his food and his wheel, all of his hard little food pieces are again just piled up in his wheel. And then he gets over there and he runs in his food, in his wheel, so it's all just going scrapety scrape around his feet. But you take the food out and he just puts it all carefully back inside the wheel and then runs it again. I don't understand. He's very silly, but it's okay. He's a goose. He's about 1/3 regrown fur, 1/3 kind of scruffy fur, and 1/3 naked. So he's growing fur back, but really this is the perfect time of year for it because it's so hot. Could be why. I mean, it could be he's lost his undercoat and he's growing the new undercoat back. That happens. So definitely a thumbs up on that. Mama Squeak is okay. I've been double checking on her. I don't think she runs on her wheel anymore at all. She just, I never hear it, I never see it. It's just in her cage and she's in her nest. So maybe she doesn't run anymore. She's getting thinner. It's not like she's gonna die tomorrow or anything. But it's finally happening. So a couple months from now, she ain't gonna be with us for much longer. Getting old. I'm amazed she's lasted this long. Now, I had therapy yesterday. We talked about a lot of things. We talked about my progress. We talked about the future, the past, how some things that have happened just in the past week and some would have destroyed me when I first started therapy. And now it's just been a road bump, and he's been very, very pleased about that. So I was trying to be honest and clear about my progress, because I've made incredible progress. But I was talking with him and I said, yeah, it's taken me decades to get here where I am right now, and I'm not perfectly healed, but I'm not walking into the deep dark forest anymore. I'm coming out of it. I've got work ahead of me. Maybe I'll be 74, 75 years old when I finally break all my social anxieties wonderfully and perfectly. There's no cosmic scoreboard. I mean, there's other people that have it worse, other people have it better. As long as I can live with it and I'm making progress, then that's what we're looking for. He was quite pleased, very, very pleased. And when I said, you know, the whole, I'm not walking into the forest, it's taken me decades, I've got work to do, it's going to be years, but I'm walking out of the forest now. And he said, yes, you're not out, but you've done an about face, and you're facing the right way, and you're walking the right way. Definitely a thumbs up. Now, part of that has to do with what happened yesterday and why I've got this up here. I'm not good at listening to my body. My entire life, I have been up here. I've lived inside of my head, and I have barely paid enough attention to my physical body just to stay alive a little longer. That's not good. Your body is your life support system. Your body is not you. You are this little 3-pound chunk of jelly inside of the bone box on top of your neck. This is you. Everything else is just a support system, life support for this. Because you can live without all of your limbs. You can live without a major part of your organs. You can live with heart damage. You can live with only one lung. You can live with just one lobe on one lung. Not well, but you can. My wife was at 33% lung capacity most of her adult life, and she lived. So you can live without most of these parts here. But you do a little bit of damage to this thing up here, and that's it. The person changes. Personality changes. Mind, personality, is a function of this little thing right up inside of our bone box. Now that doesn't mean that it's just all mechanistic. No. We are more than that. We are the bright electrical sparks inside of our skulls. We are the electrical activity. That is us. We are bright sparks amid the darkness. We are awesome. It is amazing. There is almost a limitless future ahead of this little thing inside of our head, if we can just get past what's going on in the world right now. But it's absolutely amazing. But even though this is you, you gotta listen to this too, because this may just be your life support system for this, but this part's alive as well, and it wants to live. It doesn't have a mind of its own. But you know, from doing things just physically, you can get great pleasure just from doing physical activity. I find great pleasure just from walking. It gives me an ability just to move, to get doing things. And it doesn't matter if I'm able to think about stuff when I'm out walking or not. Just the fact that I'm walking and moving is pleasure enough. So you have to learn to listen to your body. And this ties in with yesterday. Because when I got back from therapy, I decided it was time to start listening to my body. People have been telling me for years on my channel, it's okay if you take a little time off. And I have been pushing myself hard, never taking time off, because if I have time off, I've just tended to sit and brood over the death of my wife, to stew in my own juices. And so I have been forcing myself to stay busy, so I can't do that. Well, going through therapy, I'm not out of it yet, but I'm going in the right direction. And now, this whole smile because of what you had and don't cry because of what you lost is finally sinking in, so I can do it. I can think about my wife, Jennifer. I can think about the things that we used to do. I can even think about the painful things that happened. And I'm at the point now, I may get some tears, but they don't leak out, and I remember with a smile. I'm no longer running from the memory and the pain, and that's good. That is a very, very good achievement right there. I can think about the various things that we have done together and be happy because I was able to do them with her. And I was happy to have those 12 years that we were married. And I still have two wonderful children, one of which doesn't want anything to do with me, and one of which does, I hope. So, going on into the future is so bright, gotta wear shades. But yes, you gotta listen to your body on that one. So, and back to the listening, that's why yesterday, after I got back from therapy, I know I rambled, but I'm back to the main point. After I got back from therapy and I was here, I was listening to my body. And I got a headache for some reason. I don't know what it was, and I just started getting really sleepy as soon as I got back. And I was feeling good mentally, but physically not feeling well. And I started to say to myself, you know what? There's no real reason to push. I've had a vlog up today. I can't do a reaction. No need to beat myself up. If I get a game done, that's nice. If I don't, no need to beat myself up. I was listening to my body. I relaxed that afternoon. I got that walkies video done, and I'm glad I got that. But then I just played games and gave my body a rest to let it recover so that I didn't just push and push and push. It is now, instead of just my brain lording it over the support system, my brain is trying to be much more democratic about this and listen to my body so that my body doesn't have to be punished. There's no need to punish myself, and I've gotten better at that too. I used to beat myself up at the drop of a hat. That's part and parcel of low self-esteem. That's what you do. Now, I still have low self-esteem. I still have, well, what is that other word that goes with self-esteem? It's like, you know, I still have all sorts of self-esteem issues. I mean, my self-esteem is so low that an ant could step over it and not even feel the self-esteem scrape its belly. But it's better, and it's getting better. And it will keep getting better. As long as I keep working, you gotta do the work. If you don't do the work, you're gonna backslide, you're gonna go backward, or you're just gonna stall. I don't want to do that. I've spent 4 years in a holding pattern, and I do need to move forward. Not in a, I mean, I'm always gonna do my channel, and I'm always gonna be doing stuff for this. This is what's kept me alive, and I love doing it. I love making videos. I love editing videos. I love rendering. I love doing all this stuff. It's amazing. I wish I'd had this capability way back when, but way back when, there was no place to put it. So, it's a good thing though. I'm very glad. It's good to be alive. It's good to keep moving forward, and I'm glad that I'm finally I'm starting to listen to my body. To a degree, I am still anorexic, and I would still love to be able to eat. I spent money that I couldn't afford, and I'm very, very sorry that I took $10 out of the money I need to give to the storage unit people, and I bought food because I've lost like 15, almost 20 pounds this month because we have no food. Even 2 weeks after confronting them downstairs about there being no food, and he said, yes, this Friday we're gonna go and buy a lot of food. Almost 2 weeks later, there's no food. There's nothing to eat. If I didn't spend that money and buy hot dogs, hot dog buns, sauerkraut, cheese, and some mustard to last me a couple days, I'd have nothing. They just refuse to buy food. Now, I'm kind of worried because I went through DSHS and I got a food card, and they said they're going to mail it to me. I'm halfway afraid that there's interception going on, in which case all they did was send a card to somebody, not me, and I'm still starving. So, gotta call up DSHS, see what I can do about getting a card that I can actually use so I can start eating. I am hungry. I want to eat. I don't want to lose too much weight, but then I don't know what a good weight for my height is. I mean, I've got a medium to large skeletal frame. I'm 5'11", but if you take a look at the BMI charts, at least in the United States, and the MetLife charts that they use for life insurance, they are weirdly skewed. Especially the MetLife chart. There's a progression with age, height, and weight, and it goes that it do, and then all of a sudden it makes a weird jag and curve, where as you get older, you gain weight, and then suddenly, oh no, you can't lose weight. In fact, once you get to reach this age, you've got to start losing weight to maintain this weight that you can't, the human body isn't meant to maintain as you get older. Well, because if you follow that chart, then you get to drop people off the insurance stuff really easy. So I don't even know what a good weight for my, height and skeletal frame is. So I'm between 175 and 180 now, and I used to be between 190, 195, and close to 200. So I don't know. I'm like 15 pounds more than I was when I lost half my body weight. So I honestly don't know what's a good weight. Thumbs up. Now I have opened up 24 hours with the comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me comments. Now it's a range because even though I count American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand, salivating like crazy around these things, that even though I've got that, I've got fibro, widower brain, post-acute withdrawal syndrome, fibromyalgia, I've got brain damage from my alcoholism. I'm getting a lot better at remembering and concentrating, but I still forget things so much. And if I mispronounce a username, we're really, really good here in the United States about rallying toward American fascism. Read up on American fascism. Oh boy, we're like 3/4 of the way there. But we're not really good at pronouncing names, so if I mispronounce yours, no disrespect is intended. And let's see, what's the other one? Yes, it is me not reading the comments right now. I'm going to go through, read all the comments, answer as many as I can, thumbs up each one I read, but for right now, I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. So a good comment, a bad comment, and a different comment. The fact is you left me a comment. Thank you very, very much. So when I call up Karoom, we've got Avi Singh, thank you very, very much, and Cassie Rivers, greatly appreciated. Jamie's Division, thank you very, very much, and Saint Rodriguez, thank you. Douglas Monroe, thank you very, very much, and Aiden Young, thank you very much. Pigeon Man 49, thumbs up and thank you. And Matthew Till, greatly appreciated. Tyler Grimm, thumbs up and thank you. Potato Vampire Taco, that's a heck of a vampire. And Valerie Soria, thank you very, very much. Ryan Nori, greatly appreciated. Chio Safong, I sure hope I'm close, thank you very, very much. And Magni Halvard, thank you. Kathy Kitscat, always good to see you in the comments. And Quizler, thumbs up and thank you. We have War Flagon, son of a gun. Ronan Coleman, greatly appreciated. And Beth M, thumbs up and thank you. Chris Jericho, greatly appreciated. King PW, thumbs up and thank you. Wendy Taylor, appreciated very much. Melissa Carter, thumbs up. The almighty Squanto. How about that? Thank you very, very much. And last but not least, Don Nile. Greatly appreciated, each and every one of you. Thank you so much for getting me out of my head into the real world, dealing with actual people. Thumbs up and thank you. It is appreciated. I am going to be doing a birthday video thing where I'm going to do a birthday drawing for somebody who goes by the username of Edward Nigma, but is wanting to have a different name. So later on today, I'm going to have a picture, birthday picture. Thumbs up and thank you. I wanted to do well, let's see if I've got time, because this is I got a postcard yesterday. Thank you very, very much. It is, I'm not sure where it's from. It doesn't say. Oh, Germany. Thank you very, very much. It is from Germany, greatly appreciated. And then somebody from Pensacola had sent me a Pensacola sticker, a Pensacola Beach postcard, and I don't even know what's in this, but it's in, I think it's a keychain. Ta-da! Thank you very, very much. Greatly appreciated. Definitely a thumbs up. Greatly appreciated. I love postcards and keychains. Thank you very much. Oh boy. Oh, I didn't even have time to do everything. But if you could check out my game channel down there, I need to get it monetized if we could. If you like watching old people play video games, I definitely qualify. That would be cool if we can get that monetized. Thank you. And if you could check out my links, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. Thank you so very much. It's because of you I'm able to pay rent. Greatly appreciated. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes. I deposit them in the bank of my heart, where I draw interest, so thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be cool. I would understand if you don't want to, but if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now to the literal end of time. And make sure to hit that little notification button thing, otherwise YouTube is just, ain't even gonna tell you. And of course, Amazon wishlist. Hey, if you want to check it out, that'd be awesome. Don't feel obligated. I don't feel entitled, but it would be cool. And hey, humblebundle.com. If you like to get software, please check that out. I need to get paid again from them. Thumbs up and thank you. I'm a terrible salesman. Have you ever noticed that? Well, son of a gun, I'm going to try and have some other stuff done today. I'm listening to my body, so I don't know what it is right now. But you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side of that, my friend. It's a very, very good thing.